Hey dolls and friends, welcome back, and thanks so much for spending part of your day with me. If you're new here, my name is Amber Michon, and on this channel I create farmhouse inspired home decor using majority of Dollar Tree products or other affordable things. But if you're not new, hey doll, hey. So in today's video, I'm sharing with you guys my first round of spring decor. I'm super excited about these 3 items. They are super easy to create. They're absolutely affordable, and I love each and every one of them. These are brand new projects that I am bringing to you guys. Like I said, I am so excited about it. I will have a compilation video of a bunch of other spring decor items that I have created here on my channel just to give you guys some feels and get you in the mood of spring. I'm hoping for warmer weather soon, so I'm sure you are too. This video is also in collaboration with some of my friends here on YouTube, and it's hosted by my friend Liana over at Liana DIY. I collaborate with these ladies, this group of ladies, every month here on YouTube, so I hope you guys enjoy the playlist, and make sure you head down to my description box. There you will find the playlist link as well as linked in my, as well as pinned in my comments, linked in my comments. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you tell the other ladies I said hello, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. So if you're new, love what you see, but love all things home decor, DIYing on a budget, I would also appreciate if you consider subscribing and hitting the bell right next to it so you're notified every time that I upload. Alright dolls, let's go ahead and jump right in. So these DIYs are all inspired by Kirkland's decor. So for this first one, I saw this blue bunnies and carrot pillow for $30, and I thought I could just recreate it in the way that I wanted. I wouldn't pay $30 for a pillow anyways, y'all. So yeah. So I got this Noel sign from the Dollar General. It says $5, but it was, I think it was literally like 40 cents. It was like 95% off. I picked it up not too long ago, but I decided this was the best to use for this sign. I actually want to keep the Noel and the beaded wreath, so I'm just going to keep that on there and cover it with some brown craft paper. But I tried to take the backing out, and as you can see, the border completely fell apart on me. It happens. You guys are crafters, you know, sometimes it happens. It doesn't work out the way that it should. But as always, you can always fix it with glue. So I'm using some super glue gel and just going to attach it on the corners. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Set that aside to dry and it'll be fine. Now I'm going to turn the backing or the insert over and remove the tag using my heat tool. Then I'm going to take my crystal chalk paint from Waverly and give this sign 2 good coats of paint. I absolutely love using this crystal blue color for spring. It's so bright and vibrant and pretty. Then I'm going to take these apple barrel acrylic paint colors in Harvest Orange, Kelly Green, and Snow White. And I am going to be painting my wood cutouts from Dollar Tree. I have 11 bunnies and 1 carrot, I believe. So I gave the bunnies 3 coat paints of that Snow White because I just wanted them to be really stark white and white. And then I painted my carrot, of course, with the Harvest Orange, and then the stem with the Kelly Green. This is what everything looks like once it is done painted and dried. And then this is what my frame looks like. It's all put together. It looks great. Wonderful, right? So now, y'all, I have a full house. I don't know if you can hear these boys behind me, but they only want to be near me. And sometimes it's great, but when I'm trying to do this, like, you know, it is what it is. Anyways, I just hot glued the insert back into the frame, and then I move on to arrange my bunnies and my carrots the way that I want. I do 3 across and 4 down with the carrot on the far side, and that's it. Hot glue it down and you are all done. I really do love how this turned out, and I mean, it was a pillow on Kirkland's, but I made it into a sign and it works perfectly for what I want in my home. My next DIY is this $60 sage green metal truck, and I thought it was super adorable, but I knew that I totally can make it for much cheaper. So from Dollar Tree Plus section, I got this $5 truck around Halloween time, obviously with the pumpkin. and the black florals in there. And I am going to paint this using my sage green chalk paint color from Folk Art. Now, the first thing I did is removed all of the stuff that was on the bed of the truck, which was actually more difficult than I thought. I ended up having to get my heat tool because the glue was gluing on there real good. And I needed to just, loosen up the glue a bit. And it came right up once I got my heat tool on that. And I just kind of took some of it off. And then I am just going to go ahead and paint this truck using that green color. And I did about 3 coats. I didn't worry about the bed of the truck because I knew that I would be painting that anyways. So I didn't worry about trying to get everything up off of that part. This is what my truck looks like once I'm complete. And then I'm going to use some Spanish moss, some brown Spanish moss. Got this from Hobby Lobby for about $4, this big pack. And then I have some golden eggs that I thought I was going to use, but I ended up not using them. And then I have 4 carrots from the Dollar Tree. All this stuff I've had on hand since like 2 springs ago. And then I have a berry mix floral arrangement from Walmart that I'm just going to pick some pieces off. So the first thing I did is took just a wad of that Spanish moss and hot glued it down to the bed of that truck. And I swear, you guys, I have not been using this dual temperature Surebonder green glue gun too often, and I promise you it's like mad at me that I haven't been using it, and it's just not working the way that I want it to. So after some trial and error, I finally got it working the way I wanted. Hot glue down my Spanish moss and arrange my carrots the way that I wanted, using some hot glue as well as the greenery. Like I said, I thought I was going to use the gold eggs. I tried to put it on there, but the egg wasn't egging in this truck, so I just needed to set it aside, and that's what I did. I then decided that I wanted to get some color dimension in this truck because everything was just green. So I decided to use my black paint pen and outline where the tires were. Then I was like, oh, I should probably fill this in. So I went back with some ink chalk paint and a small paintbrush and just filled in my tire, as well as using some hazelnut to fill in like the rim part of it. I like it. I think it's really cute. I left the other side just green on green so you can see the difference and, see what you want to do. But that's it for this one. Super easy, super adorable spring decor, and you can change it out with all seasons. Just keep repainting it, and spray painting might be easier. For my last DIY today, I saw this super adorable personalized little bunnies canvas wall decor. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm making that. And it's $40 on sale. I'm still not paying for that. So I'm just going to go ahead and make it. So I have all this stuff on hand. So I have 2 of these MDF boards. You guys know when you buy shelves and they have this extra pieces that can be like your backing or like extra support. This is where mine came from all of my IKEA purchases of all of my shelving and my cabinetry. Like that's where it came from. So I just have those laying around. And then I have these square dowel rods that I picked up from Amazon. It's linked to my Amazon store in my description box. I'm using 4 of them. And then I have this trio of bunnies that I actually got from Michael's. Last spring, I got it off season, so it was only $1.50, I believe. So the first thing I did is going to attach my 2 MDF board pieces together using some hot glue and a whole heck of a lot of broken or used craft sticks that I've cut off. And so I just use that for extra support. It looks funky to me, so you know me, I'm going to cover this sucker with some brown craft paper, and that's exactly what I did. And then I measured my dowel rods around the perimeter or the border of my sign so I can get a nice frame. 2 of the sides are a little bit shorter, but it doesn't bother me none. I just hot glued it down into place, and then I'm going to paint this using some white regular chalk paint, and I gave this 2 coats. Letting that sit aside to dry, I'm going to work on my trio of bunnies. First, I'm going to remove the jute hanger that is on the back side. Then I'm going to use 3 different colors. I'm going to use my Waverly chalk paint in crystal, as well as this celery color. It's like a green color. It's like a pastel green. And then my cameo pink color from Apple Barrel. It's acrylic paint. So I just did the first bunny in that crystal color, the second in pink, and the third in the celery color. I will say that the chalk paint felt like it went on a lot more watery. The acrylic paint actually went on very smooth and very well. It was, I don't know, I did 3 coats of the crystal in the green color, but only 2 coats of the pink. So I'm not sure what's going on there, or if my surface is different, but it worked out. Anyways, I'm letting that sit aside to dry. Then I'm using my Cricut Joy. I just wanted to show this because I absolutely love the Joy small compact size. I can still put everything on my workstation, my computer, and still have enough room to move around and let this do its thing. And the font that I'm using actually for everything is going to be Sugar Brew, I believe. It's in my description box. But I just wanted to say I just love my Cricut Joy. So if you're thinking about getting a Cricut, I would start with this one. It's the cheapest out of the 3. It's the most compact and it's the easiest to use. So anyways, I cut out a few phrases, my kids' names, and then the phrase Our Little Bunnies. Once all of my surfaces are dry, I'm going to take those bunnies and I'm going to use my finger sander and sand down my bunnies. I'm just looking for a little bit more of a farmhouse touch, and I love distressing by sanding down. I'm not too big of a fan of paint distressing. I just love taking a sanding sponge or a block or whatever and going to town and just ripping up the paint a bit. So then I just weed out everything that I need for my kids' names, Caleb, Phoebe, and Isaiah, and place those at the bottom of each of those bunnies. And then I put that on top of the white sign so that I can position the Our Little Bunnies phrase correctly. And then just varnish that over at the top. And then for my little girl Phoebe, I decided to use the jute hanger that came with the bunnies, and I just made a simple, easy shoelace bow and hot glued that at the top underneath those bunny ears. And that is it for this one. So adorable, y'all. I absolutely love this. I only purchased the trio bunny, so it cost me less than $2 to make this because I already had everything else on hand. I think it's adorable, and I know that you guys should make it because you will absolutely love it. Dolls, that's all I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Make sure you head over to the playlist, check out all the other inspiration that you have for spring, and yeah, be blessed, stay safe, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye. Say hi, my name is Isaiah. How old are you, Isaiah? How old are you now? People have been seeing you on this YouTube hair channel since you was yay high. You were like 1 year old, maybe younger, like 8, 9 months. So big. Say hey, internet aunties. Say hi, internet aunties. All right, say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, press the red button.
Bye-bye.